Alright, today we're gonna do a brake replacement on a C300 Mercedes 2015. First, you gotta move the rear caliper service positions. Doing so by holding the OK button and the call button. Okay, so when this pops up, you can go to brake pad replacement. Then you can hit OK. You can hear the noise. Alright, so I just did the driver's side rear brakes. So now we're gonna do a passenger side rear brakes. And this one, it comes with a sensor, so I'm gonna replace that as well. Alright, so here's some of the tool. 18mm wrench, 7mm hex key, and 2 flathead, and a T30 Torx screw, some clamp. So here's the part, that's the brake pads, here's the brake disc, and here's the sensor that we're going to replace. And I have some bolts that I'm going to replace as well. And here's the brake pad grease. Right, first thing first, lift up the car and take out the tires. Right, now that the tire is out, we're gonna remove this piece here. Doing so by pinching this and use the other screwdriver to remove it. So I forgot to mention earlier that you need an 8mm wrench to take out this bolt as well. Alright, so now that the bolt is out, we're going to remove this cap and this cap on the bottom as well using a flathead. These are the caps for the bottom and the top here. So we're gonna use a 7mm hex key to remove the bolt, both of the bolts. Right, so now that the 2 bolts out, you gotta remove the sensor. Right, so now that the sensor is out, you can remove this. I just kind of used a hanger to hang this so it's out the way of my work. So we got the brake pads out. Move this 2 bolt here. It's an 18mm bolt. 2 bolts are out, you can remove this. Next, we gotta remove this bolt to take out the brake disc using a Torx screw T30. Alright, now it is done. Time to put them back together. So I just used this 4-inch clamp to push this caliper back, but this is a little too small to work with. My recommendation is to get a bigger one, or one of the nice one that, you know, what do they call it, spreader? Yeah, you can use that. So now you can put your sensor in the brake pad. Now I don't have a background in mechanics, so I'm not going to tell you guys on where you should put your brake pad grease on. So, but this is what I got. I put it on my brake pad, both of them, and the 2 bolt to hold the brake pad, and I got it on the caliper as well, and here as well. It's kind of hard to see, but yep. Alright, so got everything in, kinda, except the sensor. So let's put that back in with this. Alright, now put the cap back on. So I just put this pin back on, just kind of mess around with it and push it through. And it is done. Time to put the wheels back on. Now you can move the fitting position back. Done.